Hi, Blue Fleet. Welcome. That's not fired off correctly. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Ooh, yeah, sorry. That getting this game to actually work on stream has been something that took a little bit of doing, I'm afraid. Despite the fact that it's a very lo-fi game. I mean, that's quite often the case. Anyway, hi, welcome. This is a game called Half Moon. It's described as a short lo-fi adventure in the afterlife. And it looks really weird, which is kind of why I wanted to play it, because I like to play weird games, right? So yeah, that's what we're playing tonight. I'm just going to do something really quickly. I'm just going to set so that the window does not capture my cursor. There, okay, yeah. So you get the like normal cursor on this now. Yeah. So I've been wanting to play this for a while. It's only just come out with an English translation, as far as I can tell, as part of the Steam sale. So we're getting on with it today, right? So, without further ado, let's jump on in. Because I need something to distract me. My wife's got her surgery tomorrow morning on her foot. And, well, as you can imagine, I'm a bit nervous about it. So, yeah. We'll talk about that a bit more later on, if that's all right. So, for the minute, let's jump on in, shall we? Okay. This game also saves at the end of each scene. Escape goes to the menu. F changes the window size. The window size is fine. I've got it on windowed mode because that kind of works for me. Just pull it up here a bit, though. There we go. Half Moon. Hey there, Daily Culinary Facts. W Stream, thank you. Yeah, I like playing weird games. I like playing obscure games and games that... Especially if I find a game that a VTuber has not streamed, I'm much more likely to jump on that. Like, I was the first VTuber to stream Azrael's Tier. There is someone else who's actually done it since then, though, which is pretty cool, I have to say. But anything I can get in and be like, I'm the first person to stream this, even if it's just kind of weird and the numbers don't do great. I don't really care, as long as I have a good time. You know, that's what I'm really bothered about. So, what's going on with this game? Let's find out. Miss Mio, if you have woken up, please go to room H403 for an explanation of the current situation. Thank you in advance for your cooperation. Have I woken up? Oh, okay. That voice sounds familiar. I don't know where I am. For now, I'll go where I was told to go. So it was room H403, wasn't it? Is it this one? I think I'm lost. This looks like the back rooms. It does a bit, doesn't it? I see. There we go. Teeth 749, wrong place. F647, wrong place. P110, P762, H419. Nope, keep going. Okay. All these look kind of wrong. Curious. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. Mine hasn't been awful. I'll say that now. Like, my day's been, like, decent enough. Aha. H403. Okay. Couple of girls on a sofa. Interesting. Talk? Okay. Are they talking? What's going on? Hey, is it about time? It should be. Do you remember the steps? I do. How about you? Not sure. Excuse me. Isn't it a bit early for this? There's nothing we can do about it now. Everything's properly separated, right? Probably. Let's follow the plan then. Got it. Welcome, we've been waiting. What is this place? The Afterlife Information Center. I'm sorry to say this, but you're dead. I'm dead? Oh, great. Not again. That's a rather bland reaction. Just as expected, though, isn't it? We should introduce ourselves. I'm Nami, and this is Ray. Okay. You think they're lesbians? They could well be. There might be some Yuri. Hello, I'm Ray. I'm Mio. Do you remember anything from before you came here? No, I'm dead, aren't I? If you're here, that means you're dead. What's that Afterlife Information Center you mentioned? This is where the dead wait before they go to the other side. We're members of the staff here, and you've been sent here to help with our work. Normally, you would have been one of the people sent to the other side, but you've been personally recruited instead. Okay. I don't really understand the situation, but I'll do my best. Good, you're quick on the uptake. What work do you do here? Well, to put it simply, I've just realised as well, I'm kind of big, I'm obscuring some of the text. Hold on a minute. I'm just going to pause the game a minute. I'm just going to shrink myself down and... There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be small for this stream. Hello, I'm Little Shinsu. Hello. It's me. I'm small. I'm very small today. Yeah, hello. We do the preparations necessary to send the dead to the other side. Like paperwork, really. But it's super important. Okay. So the dead who come here have lost their physical forms. They're represented by spherical shapes here. Okay. Show me the dead. To make things simple, we just call them souls. Okay. You had a friend called me who was very tall. I had a friend at school who was 7'3". He was 6'10" when we left school, and he kept growing for a bit longer after that. That was kind of wild. Bro was very tall. Like 7'3". It was insane. Real souls aren't things you can see this clearly, but by using the unique qualities this space has, they've been visualized in a way that's simpler to understand. Okay. What do they actually look like then? Who knows? This visualization quantifies the personalities the dead had before they came here. Okay. It just optimizes them to make them make work easier. What a soul actually looks like is too difficult for me to understand. Let's drop this soul topic for now and talk about work. Okay. Hey, welcome aboard, Underground Predator. Welcome to the Blue Fleet. How are you doing? Welcome to Half Moon, a very weird game. I'll explain your duties then. First, you should read through this. Okay. What is it? The Afterlife Information Center Administrative Guidelines Beginner Level. In short, it's a manual for newbies. That said, it's full of stuff that's really specific to this world. You might not get it even after reading through it all. I don't get it all either. You've never read through it properly, have you? Anyway, give it a read. Okay. You can just flip through the pages. Okay. Okay. 6'8", taller than the teachers. Damn. This looks like the map from a Neen hack. I'm scared. Well, okay. So, you think you got it? No idea. Ah, that figures. It's written full of vocab without any consideration for the reader. You don't have to worry. I'll explain in more detail before you have to do it. What is this game called? This is a game called Half Moon. It's a point-and-click adventure game, and so far it's been very, very strange. This kind of thing makes more sense once you've actually tried it. Okay. The actual work will be done on this unit. Okay. Hello. This screen will show an interface for you to work with. It will change to match each task. We'll explain your first task now. Okay. We refer to this first step as soul sorting. It's simple, really. On the right side, you'll see a list of lingering thoughts that remain in the dead soul. These thoughts are strong emotions that the dead had while still alive. They still remain because they haven't been resolved. Your task is to analyse this to figure out the soul's underlying desires. Then all you have to do is sort them into the right category. There are only two categories, the hidden world and the visible world. Okay. Let me give you a quick explanation. I'll start with the hidden world. To put it simply, it's the world that you can't see. Really? Holy shit, man. Souls sorted into the hidden world lose their individual boundaries. Think of it as the souls combining into one large collective entity. This is where souls that don't have any unfinished business or have given up on the visible world should go. As for the visible world, well, it's the real world. Sorting a soul into the visible world reinitializes it. Think of it as sending it back to the life cycle again. The number of souls that get sent back is overwhelmingly high, to be honest. If a soul has any unfinished business at all, that automatically excludes it from the hidden world. Okay. Is there anything I should keep in mind when sorting the souls? It's up to you, really. The administrator is the one who does the final check, so you can just sort the way you think is right. Sound good to you? You can get started then. Okay. New food combo? Burger dressing with fries and chips? Okay. Okay, let's have a look. So we need to decide where they're going to. So hope, aggressiveness, dominance, cynicism, boredom, and pride. I don't get it. I just have to make a choice between hidden and visible. Oh, I hate salad dressing. Hey, Zoxy, how you doing? Welcome in. Wife is not doing too bad, thank you. She is due for surgery tomorrow. So hopefully she's going to be back home, like, shortly this week. And then I'm off all of next week, so I'll be able to help look after her, which will be, you know, not how I plan on spending my annual leave, but, you know, it needs to be done. We're just waiting for a shower chair to come for her tomorrow as well, so that she can, you know, more easily get, like, stuff done at home. So, yeah. Hey, Kinga, welcome in. How you doing? I'm going to send this one to the visible world. Okay. Or morbidity, optimism, terror, admiration, and remorse. Remorse for a soul suggests to me that the soul has some lingering connection, so let's send this to the visible world. Okay. Interest, curiosity, ecstasy, serenity, cynicism, and shame. Shame surely binds them to the real world. Okay. Or grief, apprehension, pride, remorse, curiosity. I need to mute my microphone in a moment. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. I had to let that one out. Holy shit, man. Okay. Okay. Cynicism, interest, loathing, annoyance, contempt, and disappointment. Visible, I think. Okay. Terror, disappointment, loathing, admiration, guilt, and ecstasy. We'll send them to the visible world again, I think. Okay. Serenity, optimism, despair, pride, delight, and love. I'll send them to the hidden world. Pre-tuning complete. Pass production traffic stress test. Please press the finish button. Okay. How did I do? Feels like things are going pretty well this time. Do you mean the overall quality? That and the incorporation of the setting. Okay. I'm done. Good work. What are your thoughts? Is that VR I'm playing? No, this is a game called Halfmoon. It's a very weird game so far. Very, 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 very lo-fi. That was kind of what attracted me to it. Yeah, was the fact that it's a weird lo-fi game. Felt like there's a lot of unfinished business. Like I said, right? When you do this kind of work, you find out how hard it is to end your life without any lingering thoughts. Even if somebody has given up on the visible world, that doesn't mean they have no unfinished business. The conditions are rather severe. Some souls get sent back to the visible world over and over, the poor things, and they end up thinking there's no hope there. We have to make sure we let those desires in too. Exactly. Now, let's keep going. Okay. That's the general flow of work here. And your duties different from what you expected. I thought it'd be more like a ritual. Figures, it's more like paperwork, really. But I do think it makes sense. How so? The dead no longer have free will or a sense of self. So they need somebody like us to help lead them. What is it? Aren't your feelings about death a bit too practical? You're dead too. Doesn't that make you feel anything? Not really, since I can't remember the moment of my death. You're thinking about making an Abel costume. You also like Kinga. See, I'll be honest. I don't know what this is a reference to, I'm afraid. I'm glad you two are having fun, though. That's pretty cool. I'm just going to have a quick swig of my cider. Give me a second. Yummy. Huh. You don't think this might just be a dream? I don't think so. Dreams are built on your own memories. I don't think I could have a back and forth like this in a dream. Isn't she a bit too optimized? You gotta go, Feely. No worries, you take care. You take care, right? You got a new mic, Zoxy? Nice, good stuff. I've still got my original mic from back when I very first started years on years ago. I should probably upgrade this thing at some point. I can't say for certain at this point. An emotional deficiency. Perhaps it's just their nature. In any case, I guess we can't say for sure yet. Let's put a pin in it for now. Shall we move on to the next task? Sure. The next task is called Soul Stabilization. I'll explain what you have to do. First off, souls that have just died, well... As you can see, they're very unstable. About £132. Is it like an SM57 or something like that? In this state, they won't be able to support the form as needed for other tasks. So we need to stabilize them to a standard state. Do I know the Amazing Digital Circus? I've heard of it, but I've never actually watched it. I'll be honest, I've never actually watched it. Souls have 8 main parameters. Okay. By adjusting each parameter's value, you can work towards stabilizing the soul. This is how you adjust each parameter. Just drag the dials on the right up and down. What exactly is a stabilized state? I'd like to tell you to just look at the soul displayed on the screen, but it's not that easy. Microphone, audio interface, and XLR cable? Nice. See, my microphone is, it's just a USB one. I've had this one since, oh god. Like, I bought it in, I think, March of 2022. So it is due for an upgrade at some point. Like, maybe when wife's out of hospital and she's back to work and, like, we're a bit more stable, I can look at upgrading the thing. Like, it served me pretty well, though, for, like, how much I spent. It was £50, this. It's, you know, it's been an absolute workhorse for me. The state a soul stabilizes in is different for each soul. Okay, so you have to judge using actual numbers. Okay, stability index is displayed in the bottom right. You have to continue adjusting the parameters until this number reaches 100. Does that make sense? Please begin. Okay. Okay. So we have to find where the sweet spot for numbers is. Okay. Interesting. It's really hard to actually, like, turn these dials as well. Okay. Excuse me. Hold on. Excuse me. Sorry. I had a big... Oh, I've got some right wind trapped in my stomach there. Please go until it reaches 100. Ah, okay. Bit of fine-tuning, huh? There we go. Okay. I get what we're doing. We just got to make the numbers go burr, basically. Okay. Going from any headset XLR would do make a good difference. You join, you guess the thing that says hi in the claim XP button. You're not pressing any of the shorts live streams. I've not seen them before myself. I don't like watch live streams on shorts feed myself anyway, so I'm honestly not sure what it's meant to look like. If there's something missing though, I think YouTube's been playing about with things recently, so maybe it's something to do with that. Either way, though, Airplane, welcome on in. How you doing? Welcome to Half Moon, a very weird adventure game in which we are helping a pair of Yuri enjoyers sort souls in the afterlife. We're almost there. Okay. There we go. Got it. Looks more like a puzzle game. Kind of, yeah. It's definitely a puzzling game. I'm starting to get a good feel for like what it wants me to do though, which is kind of neat. I've never played anything like this before. I'll be real. This is such a weird like concept for a game, and yet somehow I feel compelled nonetheless. $81. Okay. 86. Get to 90. Hey there, Lobo. How you doing? Welcome on in. Welcome as well to Half Moon. We're almost there. There we go. Another one? Okay. This one's got quite high stabilization already. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Excuse me. Sorry, I've got some really bad trap wind in my stomach. Don't know why. Might be because I ate just before I went live. I had chicken wings. They're pretty good. Okay. Whoa. What's going on? Segmentation fault. Unauthorized access to undefined memory location. 1127681178311080 Process will be terminated. Please press the force quit button. Okay. Girls, what happened? Sorry, there was an error and the application crashed. They're not here. Into the hallway? Go forward? Devlog012. I don't really understand the logic behind the reference data this time. Seems like Nami doesn't really connect to the idea of labour after death either. Okay. I don't like the look of this. Ray's default settings are a bit too serious. There should be a bit more playfulness added in. Go back. Oh, there they are. Are they smoking? I think they are. That reminds me, I asked her too. Mama, I mean. You did? What did she say? She brushed me off. The same response I got then. Eventually, she said. But when's that supposed to be? She doesn't really talk much about the simulation quality either. Perhaps it's just for fun. Excuse me. Like an enjoyable pastime. Well, from the eyes of the creator, maybe enjoyment is enough. I don't understand Mama's goal. Mama's goal, huh? Want to bet on it? Sure. It's not as if either of us will win. Excuse me. I'll get some right side out there. Oh, you came all the way here. Good work. Sorry, guys. Excuse me a minute. Oh. That side seems more energetic and fun. My microphone was muted. Did no one... Thanks, guys. You could have told me. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I didn't realise my microphone was still muted. Whoopsie. Bit of scuff, okay. Yeah, I like that side more too. Do you ascend into emptiness without noise? Or dive into that pool of chaos? Which is the correct answer? I don't think there is a correct answer. Alright, break time's over. Should we get back to the next task? Okay. Huh? Huh? Oh. Cats. Oh dear. How did these kitties get in? Mia, did you close the door? I'm not sure. Too late now anyway. We can work around them. It feels like they're really getting in my way. We'll keep them occupied, so work when you can. We can take them back to their proper department after. First, I'll explain your task. Okay. Your next task is called Soul Inspection. You eliminate impurities from the activity logs of the living. First, data that has already gone through the initial cleansing will flow up the tube on the right. The data will include impurities that weren't completely cleansed. Your task is to click the impurities and throw them out into the disposal tube on the left. This is just like the crystal maze when you get into the crystal dome. Excellent. I love it. Excellent stuff. You love to see it. The black fragments here are the impurities you have to eliminate. Easy to understand, right? You can't touch anything that isn't an impurity. Okay. So you can go ahead and eliminate away. What's an impurity? Remember the first task where you sorted souls? You saw the lingering thoughts then, right? An impurity is like that, but deeper and darker. Sort of like a grudge. The thoughts like these are so strong they can't be eliminated through simple cleansing. That's why you have to dispose of them individually. Okay, sound good? Get started then. Oh, you can just ignore these kissies. Are you sure? Okay. Come on. Is that all of them? Uh-huh. Oh, they're playing with the kitties. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Da 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 da. Wow, she's absolutely coated in cats. Okay. Been watched by cats. Shit, I missed that one. Okay. Okay. I thought I hit that one like multiple times as well. I'm done. Good work. You're quick. Animals come to this information centre too? Yeah, though we don't see them much. They belong to a different department. It's quite rare to see them in their physical bodies. Okay. What's an animal's soul like? They look much purer than human souls. Take these cats for example. They have practically no impurities. You'll be able to see it for yourself if you inspected them. These cats have no connection to the lingering thoughts a human might have. Thoughts like, I could have eaten better if I were pet at another house, don't really occur to a cat. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah, you might be right. Of course, each cat is different. But compare that to a human soul. It's almost impossible for one not to have any impurities. Humans are too intelligent, see, so they think too much. And they have long lives. Are you saying people should live more in the moment like cats do? If only it's that easy. It's rather difficult in practice. Humans will live with the awareness that one day they'll die. And once you're aware of that, you have the impossible task of reasoning with that inevitable death. The impurities just pile on up. Okay. That's enough chat for now. We have to take these cats back to where they belong. Okay. Can you really hold them like that? Don't worry, we're fine. They might look like kitties, but they're still souls. They don't weigh anything. We'll be right back. Just stay here, Mia. And close the door. Okay? Meow. Hmm? Well. Some of the cats are still here. What should I do with them? What? Hmm? Za iwa mizu? Huh? Moritori heigu hukon morisuna kihara o. Haku nao hei norito senkon shi. Arasai chin denza. Iwa iwai miko sakaki. What? Is 0 0? Is nothing nothing? Is death death? I'm tripping balls, chat. My balls have been completely tripped. We're back. Sorry for the wait. What's up? There were still a couple of cats here, but they said some stuff I didn't understand and disappeared. Talking cats, could it be? It could. They probably came from next door. That again? We should probably look into it. Okay. About what you experienced earlier. The administrator here should know more about it. We'll ask what we should do. In the meantime, you can do the next task. You haven't told me what to do yet. Oh, right. The steps are super simple. Souls have thought labels attached to them. You just have to pull them off. Pull off the labels. Exactly. It'll make sense once you see them. Anyway, we're off. We'll leave the task to you. Okay. Thought labels. Ah, I see. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. That's pretty straightforward. Okay. Yeah, we'll just get rid of all of these. Okay. Just gonna get all of this. Okay, there we go. Okay. And just get rid of all these labels again, huh? Okay. That one was easy. Oh, the cats are back. I can't read what that says. Oh, welcome back. There was another error and crash. I thought that'd happen. We figured out the cause of the errors, but it seems there's no way to deal with them. The problem's a bit tricky, see. We also have some big news for you. What is it? It sounds like you can return. Return? To where? The visible world, of course. Your body in the visible world is recovered. That means you can return if you want. I see. There's another thing. All the issues that have been occurring are only happening for you. We think things would go faster if you returned. Sorry we can't help you out more. What will you do? You're going to return, right? Oh. Huh? Huh? What did you say just now? Huh? I'll return. I'll stay here. You should really return. What? Yes, I'll return. I'm staying. You might not be able to return after this. I still return. I'll go to the hidden world. Huh? Mio? Interesting. Curiosity, and a lot of it. Let's get through all of this. I guess we just, like, throw these off of the screen, huh? What's that? I'll return? Interesting. What the hell is going on here? I'll return. I'll return. Hey, can you hear me? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Great. You were frozen with your eyes open. Like something had taken over your body. It was too realistic to be a prank. I think it'd be good if you went back for now. Okay, I'll return. Okay. By the way, how do I return? Leave this room and walk straight down the hall. There'll be a white door at the end. You'll be able to return if you open the door. We'll deal with the rest of the tedious stuff. Don't worry. Okay. Thank you for helping me in the short time I spent with you. Take care. See you. Leave the room. Okay. Bye. Bye, nice lesbians. Enjoy your time. I wonder if the kitties uninterrupted again. They're more capable than they should have been. Dealing with them as a pain. Mama's keeping her lips sealed as usual. Take it to mean that she trusts us. Okay. Go forward. It was tough work, but it came together in the end, I think. Still, I'm glad we had the chance to discover an edge case. What does that mean? Oh, hi, cats. Whoa. Okay. I guess that's me. Oh. I guess so, huh? Wait, what? Mama, did you wake up? Are you fully awake? Yeah, I'm fine, dear. No issues with my memory synchronization either. Good work, you two. I've wondered this for a while, Mama. We've done a number of simulations already. Do you really need to delete your memories beforehand every time? Of course. I need to be as objective as possible. How else can I determine the quality of the simulation you created? But you've never properly praised our work. Really? You always do a great job. But this time we had some interference from next door. We had to cut things short. They must be very curious about what we're doing. They make a fuss every time we run a simulation. I wonder why. That little one, probably. Oh? Cat. Ah, speaking of which. You can't keep messing around. It's dangerous intruding into the consciousness. They just want to play. Why not let them join in during the next simulation? If you say so, Mama. I guess it could work. Maybe that'd help with coming up with a new setting for the simulation. By the way, Mama. How do you like your virtual persona of Mio, the new employee? I think the setting of labour after death was a bit too unique. Life and death intricacies would be hard to unravel even if the sim ran longer. You know, I had a thought when we were making the simulation. I don't think I could bear such boring work. And what's the point of working after you've already died? Yeah, that's true. Capitalist hellscape moment. Oh, excuse me. I have a question about the simulation setting. What did you base it on? Something we found in the old archives. It's based on a certain human's view of life and death. This person was terrified of death. Apparently they were so afraid they retained continuous consciousness after death. They longed for the visible and earthly world. And the fact that they chose to link the visible world and the afterlife with was labour. Interesting. Devoting yourself to labour after death, to try to forget that you died. I understand the reasoning, but I can't wrap my head around this at all. Ah, but that's just how humans think, they're irrational. Didn't you say that was part of the appeal for you? Did I? I probably didn't think much about it. Hey, Mama. Yes, dear? There's something I'd like you to tell me. Oh, what is it? I asked you this before. But you brushed me off. Why do you keep making us create simulations? I asked you before too. You said you'd tell us eventually. Isn't it about time? A simulation where you can experience every human perspective of life and death. We want to know why you're making us create this. Yes, of course. Sorry, it seems I've troubled you two quite a bit. I hope you believe me when I tell you I don't have any hidden agenda. How should I put it? The reason I keep making you create these simulations, it's not for me, it's for you. Oh? Nami, Ray, I gave birth to the two of you. That was partly driven by my desire to preserve myself, of course, but I didn't want to make you mere copies of me. In order to make you different existences from me, you needed many ways to learn. One day it came to me. I discovered a log of human history deep in the archives. It was about the age of primitive intelligence. Okay. It showed the views of life and death that humans from that age had. The perfect material to learn from and define yourself with. You two think that you're making simulations for my sake, don't you? But this process of creating simulations, it was meant to be a way for you to learn. As you go through the creation process, you learn. You've had the opportunity to explore various thoughts and philosophies. So many things completely beyond my understanding, but you were able to understand it so naturally. You've begun to understand human sensibility, and at the same time, it proves that you've become individuals separate from me, and that makes me very happy. Yes, I feel happy. Sorry, I can't come up with better words to explain myself. Mama? Excuse me. Sorry, I slept really badly last night, so I'm starting to crash a little bit. You know, you're talking like a human. I guess these are AIs. Mama? What kind of emotion is that? What's going on? Oh, that's the end. A Game Boy level 374. That was incredibly unique. I've never played anything like this. Made by such a small team as well. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making it. Oh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we've actually finished the game. All right. Well, that works for me because I'm a bit uncomfortable in terms of how I feel generally today. So making it a short one would work for me. So let me pull over to here then. Excuse me. Oh, I'm all small again. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Blue salamander? No, I'm a sea slug. I'm not a salamander. I'm a sea slug. Not an axolotl either. Alright? Not an axolotl. It's a common mistake people make. I'm just going to look at the achievement list on... no, we got... I think we got all the achievements, didn't we? Yeah, we got all of them. Neat. Neat. That was a quick one. It was, Loven, yeah. It's a very short game. It's a really, really short game. But, like, I thought that was very cool. There was a lot to enjoy about that. Like, very philosophical as well. Tomorrow we're doing more philosophizing, but it's philosophy via gun, because we're playing Halo 2 tomorrow. Now, it is subject to... if I need to get up to the hospital after wife's surgery. If everything goes fine, I shouldn't need to actually, like, zoom on up. But, like, if I do get called up there, obviously tomorrow will be cancelled. So we'll see how we go with that. But in the interests of... Excuse me. In the interest of getting an early night, I'm going to wrap things up there. I'm not going to play anything else tonight. So hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for some Halo 2. There is stuff penciled in for the rest of the week. But as before, we'll see how we go with wife and all that. In the meantime, though, cheers for checking out this really, really neat game with me. I will hopefully see you very soon. If I don't, though, have a good rest of your day. Enjoy whatever it is that you're going to get up to. And with all being well, I'll see you next time, alright? Until then, have a good one.